Welcome to Bealeton, Virginia, home of the Flying Circus. Behind me, you can see that the great traditions established by the barnstormers of yesterday are still alive and well today. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Well, here at the Flying Circus, we're trying to recreate the barnstorming era. When pilots had gotten back from World War I, all they wanted to do was fly, and they wanted to share with the American public what airplanes and flying was all about. We're going to recreate the Barnstormers air show, actually as accurately as we possibly can. We're going to open with the national anthem, flag jump coming down, very patriotic, and from there we go into formation flying, firebombing, maneuvers that the pilots would have used in military training. There's some comedy acts. We have two acts that I don't want to give it away. One of them is a dead stick Piper Cub, and he's going to go up to altitude, shut the airplane off. Now, a lot of people think if an airplane engine stops, it's going to plummet like a rock, and he's going to demonstrate that it not only doesn't plummet, but he can do all kinds of fun stuff on the way down and land in front of the crowd. There's a showstopper. And then towards the end of the show, then we bring out the big gun with the wing walking, and show the people how it was done back in those days. And we close with another formation piece, and then at the final portion of the show, all of our biplanes, all of our airplanes will crank out. They'll taxi directly towards the crowd. We'll stop 50 feet away, and with all these engines that go on in it, it'll get your blood pumping.
The Armed Forces also sponsor a variety of air shows at military bases around the country. One of the big ones in Virginia every year is the Oceana Air Show at the Oceana Naval Air Station in Virginia Beach. Out on the flight line, you can see Navy and Air Force planes up close. And that's only the beginning. Throughout the day and into the evening, practically every moment you look up, there's something taking place in the sky.
Well, the Oceana Air Show is one of the longest running shows in North America, with the first one in 1953. Naval Air Station Oceana is the East Coast Master Jet base where all the F-18s are based. So we managed to put up a 10-plane formation flyover. We do the F-18C tactical demonstration, the F-18E and F Super Hornet tactical demonstration. The Air Force has sent the F-22 Raptor demonstration, the F-15E Strike Eagle, and the F-117 Stealth Fighter demonstration.
In addition to modern military aircraft, you can also see historic planes in flight, like the World War II era P-51 Mustang and the Korean War era F-86 Sabre. Civilian aerobatic pilots Skip Stewart and Rob Holland perform as well, wowing the crowd with thrilling, edge-of-your-seat aerial maneuvers.
We practice a lot. Speaking for myself, when I put together an air show routine, I don't start off doing it 5 feet off the ground. I start really, really high, and I practice a single maneuver, and I make sure that 100% of the time it comes out the same way. Once that's all done, I put down together a sequence, then I can bring it down to the surface.
Now point rolls, look at that precision. Back again.
One of the most highly anticipated acts of the show was a demonstration by the U.S. Navy Blue Angels. The Blue Angels cargo plane, a C-130 called Fat Albert, also gets in on the act.
For our takeoff during the air show, we do the jet assisted takeoff, the JATO takeoff as we like to call it. Basically, it's 8 solid fuel rockets that are strapped to the back of the airplane. They basically give us enough thrust to add one more engine to the airplane. So with the 4 engines plus the JATO bottles, we do a 45 degrees nose up takeoff. And basically, it's all about power and thrust.